And their opponents from China, Lin Shidong and kuaiman.
So they've entered the arena, kuaiman and Lin Shidong, the world #1s, an undefeated team. A pairing that is, well, meeting another undefeated pair. A battle of generations out here, a clash between rivals on the table. kuaiman and Lin Shidong versus Ching and Lin Yuanru with Xiao Zhan and Wang Yizi on the benches. It'll be a best-of-5 battle. First pair to win 3 games to 11 must win by 2. We'll move on to the semifinals.
It's funny, you know, Adam, the Chinese Taipei pair getting used to this slot. They played in exactly this same slot last night as well, didn't they, at the end of the evening? So late night assignment for Cheng and Lin Yuanru, and it's not just that might be on their minds, because they're up against a pair that's been tearing it up, as you said, and grand smashes, looking to make it yet another one consecutively.
Lee Jung-eun, our umpire for the match, who's been in the game for quite some time.
Time to toss.
One of the top umpires in the world. I remember meeting at the Korea Open back in 2014. So coin toss time. She'll be taking care of where the players stand and who serves.
Bye. Lin. Okay, now time to toss. I have red or black. Red. Red for you. Black. Kuai and Lin. Now it's red. Cheng and Lin. What do you choose? Receive. Receive. Okay. So which one service first? Kuai service. And who will be received? Kuai. You receive? Yeah. Cheng receive. Yeah. So side.
You know, we watch so many of these coin tosses. It's the first time I think in a while we've seen this doubles pair actually have a bit of a think about it. Okay, so now we know who's going to be serving. There was a little bit of a discussion there between the Chinese Taipei pair. Wouldn't you have thought that was kind of figured out in advance? If it's him or her, we do this?
Yeah, normally you'd think it would be. I was actually impressed you picked up who was serving. Who's serving?
Kuaiman serving.
Oh, noted. So we'll look here at the events of bye in the round of 24. On to the round of 16. They got through Annette Kaufman and Patrick Francisco, which was quite a battle coming down to the decider. Really exciting to watch.
It really was good. And these two, we know, they have levels when they're pushed, and they were pushed in that one. So that's the road to this stage, our first quarterfinal that we're bringing you here in the Renaissance Arena. As for their opponents, well, they got past their mixed association pair, the Hong Kong, China, and Singaporean, before an absolute titanic struggle against the Swedes, Christina Schauber and Christian Carlsen. That was an amazing match. I think it could have gone either way right at the end, that one, but it's the Chinese Taipei pair who made it.
Yeah, I remember that shot from Stina down the line under pressure to tie it up in the decider. It was just crazy. Christian Carlsen, a world champion in 2021 alongside Matthias Falk, alongside some really good prize money and really big points. For anyone who goes deeper in this event, they've got the best equipment in the world. The new recycled ball, which we talked about, which on the box is looking to be here till 2028 for WTT, so that's pretty cool.
Lin SD. Very official, very formal, but the support is there. And there's a growing band of Lin SD supporters. I was following a bunch of them around in Las Vegas when we were there recently.
Oh, the
LSD as well.
What's that?
Well deserved, this fan base.
I mean, what more do you have to do? Be world #1 for how long?
That's right. You know what I mean, though? There's been so much Wang Chuqin focus that it's great to see that.
He sets a high bar. I mean, there have been so many Wang Chuqin moments throughout his career where you look at the guy and just think, man, how cool, what a role model. Lin Yuanru here, the silent assassin. Nice, we got the little win there.
He always comes with a lot of support, doesn't he? Very popular.
Yeah, for a good reason. He's a super chill guy. He's a super nice guy. He's easygoing, he's humble.
Quite to serve. Love
and he's clearly a hard worker to get here.
1 love.
Now, it's been asked before, and few have managed it. How do you dismantle the #1 seeds, the world #1s? How do you deconstruct them and beat them?
In general,
Love
if you can,
2.
control the short game, play surprisingly unpredictable patterns with a lot of variation. For example,
Next question, I mean, how likely are these guys to do it? They've got the skills, haven't they, this Chinese Taipei pair?
yeah,
To play that kind of game, I mean.
yeah, you know me in predictions.
Just in terms of what you said, in terms of being unpredictable, varying up. They can do that.
3-1.
They're supreme technicians, these two, aren't they?
Oh, they're capable for sure. It's not going to be easy. The fact that they came back against the Swedes yesterday the way they did, yes, this is a different pair on the table. They're capable, but it will be an uphill battle. There we go, extra spin.
3-2.
This wrist. I hope it's insured. The Lin Shidong wrist. Nope. It's a point for Lin Shidong and Cheng. It's only a let if it comes down on the receiver's side.
Just another thing to look out for. I was down by the table for a lot of the match yesterday featuring kuaiman and Lin Shidong, and I was watching closely Lin Shidong, his leadership. He was quite vocal. In the past, we've seen both players fairly quiet, quite subdued.
This is jaw-dropping.
3-4.
What happens in this point is incredibly intelligent. From Lin Shidong making a shot behind kuaiman in this, and then kuaiman softly spinning it to the short side. She plays it in a way that Lin Shidong is perfectly in position.
And of course, that
5-3.
partly explains why they're thousands clear at the top of the standings.
That point, you could study that one point, and there are just so many different lessons to learn from it.
And just back to my point, you're talking about watching Lin Shidong. The presence of Xiao Zhen in terms of the coaching, it looked as if he was inspiring Lin Shidong to be a little bit more vocal, a little bit more, as you can see with the facials there, a bit more emotional.
Yeah, he's given us some wonderful reactions.
4-6.
That's interesting. Xiao Zhan, for me, despite his haircut and sort of his cool look, just has this very chill vibe in general. Compared to some of the other coaches in Team China, not so intimidating.
Leg 4-6.
He is known, though, to want to inspire a fighting spirit in his charges, most famously Zhang Yike, I guess it is, right? He's known for that, in terms of stressing that.
Yeah, Zhang Yike's personal coach
4-7.
throughout his best years of his career. This is a coach's job, to know what a player needs. It's like love languages, how people respond to different stimuli.
8-4.
There are going to be a lot of conversations. We're still not through game one yet, but at the second
8-4.
towel break, 2/3 of the points have gone to the world #1 mixed doubles pair. As you mentioned, thousands of points in front of the rest.
9-4.
And they just move in harmony. And she's out the way. Look at that. Because that's a skill as well, isn't it, in itself in doubles play.
4-10.
And there's a potency to what they have as well here, as demonstrated here by kuaiman. No getting that one back, and they have 6 game points as a result.
11-4. Game to Lin KUAI.
Game to 4. So you might argue business as usual, but they're up against a very high quality pair here, so that represents a strong first game showing by the Chinese pair as they now head to that man we were discussing.
这些很好，不用那么冒进，但是一定那个有节奏，发育过去，衔接要快，这种可爱，不在于多狠，唰唰多这一手，一般体量手出体态中间有质量关注，把这一点做好，其他呢我们都做得很好，还是按照我们准备这种战术来打。
Winners of this will come up against the winners of this match, and this was how this was decided. So it's Ionesco and Bernadette Such who have made it past their Indian rivals to await the winner of this matchup, this quarterfinal.
That's a good win. Manu Shah and Dia Chitale incredibly fast. India runs quite deep. A lot of stars now.
It's a big result for Bernadette back, having gone out in singles and women's doubles earlier on today.
Right, Sabina Winter. At least in singles.
Cheng, you serving. Second game, Cheng to serve. Level.
So this time, Jung Yi-jing will start off the game with the serves to kuaiman.
One
Some
love.
expression. Bit of extra power here on the forehand flick kill. It's a lot of pace on that shot without a lot of backswing.
Takes a lot to startle Lin Shidong, and he demonstrated that just now, but they get the next point.
I was a little surprised we didn't see another flick there, but again from that camera angle, not clear necessarily how high the ball was.
2-1.
And maybe it's just the idea of mixing up a pattern anyway, because Lin Shidong might have been that much more prepared had the pattern repeated itself. Oh, the quality in the rally, but that extra bit of spin for security makes the bottom drop out as it sneaks under the racket of Yi-jing after this extended counter rally. A long way to go, and side spin coming in. Wang Yizi saying, that's okay. Point well played. You got this.
Just tying up a loose end. We were just wondering what had happened to Bernadette Such earlier on. She'd gone down alongside Elizabeth Samara, funnily enough, against Jung Yi-jing. It was the Chinese Taipei pair. She was playing with Chen Tong-chen to beat them in the women's doubles.
Clever idea, looking for the flick to that deep forehand on the other side. I do think this is going to be a key ingredient to get the opponents tangled. We've got two righty-lefty pairs out here. Wow, 13 of the last 16 points for the world number ones, kuaiman and Lin Shidong.
5-2.
One of the many things to admire about this pair, and I guess one of the many reasons for their success, is the fact that kuaiman can be pretty assertive, can't she?
Assertive, unpredictable, fast, efficient. It seems like she just has such a wide list of options to consider before she plays the shot, and still determines in time.
2-7.
It's been an incredible run, dominating grand smashes, this pair. Just think about that, the elite events, and they just win them as a matter of routine.
8-2.
This is turning into a very one-sided encounter. Maybe surprisingly so, given the quality of the pair in orange. But he's got that, hasn't he? We've seen a couple of those stinging flicks.
I think of it like a sweet spot. The bigger your sweet spot, the tougher it is to avoid. You think of Lin Shidong's backhand, Fan Zhendong's backhand, their sweet spot is just like a giant. It's basically anything to the left of their elbow on their backhand side.
It's 3-10. It's 7 game points for a 2-game lead, which right now must feel almost insurmountable, given the way that the Chinese pair have been playing, if they should get it. And they do.
Game to Lin KUAI.
And they are racing along here in this one. 2 games to the good already, and looking so good.
They've got more than triple the points of their opponents right now, 22-7 after 2 games.
就是他要拧你，看他拧那个正手，效果也不好。他还是会拧你中间。这个球打死劲儿，这个球实际上你侧身歘就一下，不在于重，只要合上力咣一下，因为那边的球过来对他。 挑他一个反手啊，这个拉他一个反手位啊，但是就是要坚决，很好啊，两人继续勾住脚啊。
Third game, KUAI to serve, level.
So it's kuaiman to start off game number 3, 1 game away from a big spot here.
Love 1.
Remember, this is a quarterfinal already. This is for a spot in the semifinals. Bernadette Such and Edward Ionescu await.
2 love.
Good active play inside the table here. Ching and Minru are going to be looking to get aggressive where they can early in the point. If not, they're going to touch it but stay close to the table. And a bit of extra spin here. This is timing again. They're doing a wonderful job of staying close. Weight forward, Ching just sliding in and out right near that baseline. Sanla, beautiful shot inside the table. Again, over the table, his wrist is so flexible. Remember, this is the pair that took the bronze in Tokyo in orange.
One, 4.
Quick transition here. kuaiman finding the corner.
One, 5, 1.
This time a bit wider. An encouraging scoreline. Still a long way to go, though. Lin Minru, Ching as they towel off at the first towel break. Heavy side with the
5,
banana flick.
1.
Serve drifts just a little bit long, and kuaiman's there to clean it up. Full stroke forehand. Xiao Zhan has lived a fascinating life. Ooh.
2, 6.
When's the last time you saw Lin Shidong play a shot like that? A soft block. Sort of guiding it forward a little bit. A little bit more in character here, and it's kuaiman to finish it up with the down-the-line shot. That serve has been so effective. Would you call a timeout if you were Wang Yitze? A lot of players struggle to receive that in any way that sets them up and shuts down a third ball attack. No timeout called. 2 points between them. Still a 2-point lead for Yi Jing and Rin Ru. But a nice long push.
7-4.
Saving the timeout, extending the lead back to 3. A lot of answers here from a player who's playing the Chinese Super League, doing quite wonderfully in doubles, Lin Ru. Taking his chances, though, as Lin Shidong spins it a little closer to the elbow to shut down the racket speed that the backhand might have otherwise. Or at least the comfort.
5-7.
It stays on their side of the table. 1-point ball game here. Well, kuaiman has the answer, but then Yi Jing turns it up a notch. Extending the lead once again. It's easy to get near the finish line against the best in the world. Crossing it, that's the tough part. Quality push from kuaiman as she spins the ball deep. Just reading the body language of the opponents here to determine what she wants to call for what the plan is. Lin Shidong in the passenger seat says okay. Well, now the heat has been turned up here. The quality to slide into play near the table. Yi Jing handles that one with interest. Side and topspin, and behind the head, Lin Shidong. And then the silent assassin comes in to quietly take care of business on the point. Very few have come up with good answers to respond to this serve from kuaiman. And an escape here, a little bit more shallow on the reverse pendulum serve, and instead of the topspin deep, it's more passive. Looks like there's possibly some underspin on it, so Yi Jing plays it with the open racket to keep it out of the net. And then it's Lin Ru who plays the heavy spin, the wristy backhand, and it's 2 game points for Yi Jing and Rin Ru. Top edge of the racket after the accelerating drive, and 1 game point saved from the world number 1. Sneaks it past a slower spinny shot to get it under the racket. Lin Ru takes the big swing. Lin Shidong slows it down just a little bit. An extra bit of spin. It's a modified version of the facial expression we saw from Lin Shidong just earlier. Deuce in game 3. Stretched wide to the forehand. Rin Ru from behind earns another game point. So Yi Jing and Lin Ru looking to close out here. And once again, Lin Shidong with the driving forehand. Heavy spin, fans watch on, some with delight, nerves. Yi Jing doing a wonderful job of stopping and turning sideways for that forehand topspin.
11-12.
And now it is match point. They've saved their share of game points. The Chinese flag waving wherever table tennis goes. The Chinese fans go as well. And there it is. They've closed the door in 3 straight games. Despite having to save a few game points, the quality of rally in the last game was by far the best fight put up by the bronze medalists of Tokyo 2020. Zheng Yijing and Lin Yunru have just been outplayed 11-4, 11-3 in a narrow margin comeback, 13-11 by the world #1 pair of Kuaiman and Lin Shidong. So they move on to the semifinals. The top of the food chain here, a strong mixed doubles pair. The Chinese Taipei team will make the island proud. But here today, the better pair of the two from the most dominant nation in table tennis history, Team China's Lin Shidong and Kuaiman. Again, the finish line, crossing it, the toughest part. Seeing it, getting close. We've seen many, but few can break through to the other side. Congratulations, Kuaiman and Lin Shidong. A big win to close out the session. Look how much spin on these shots. 131.5 revolutions per second. That's a lot to deal with. And here the winning ball placement for Lin Shidong and Kuaiman. A bit more to the left side of the table there, that dark red center-looking avocado-like, as the winking blink there of the eyes on the table. Short to the right side of the table as well to shut down the banana flick of Lin Yunru and force Yijing in over the table. It'll be Edward Ionescu and Bernadette Such, the Romanians, battling against the world #1. And then on the other semifinal, Satsuki Odo and Sora Matsushima will be battling against Shin Yubin and Im Jong-hoon of Korea. So we've got 4 different flags in the semifinals of the mixed doubles draw. Lots to look forward to, including the interview with our world #1 with our very own John Dykes. It's Kuaiman and Lin Shidong.
I'm with the winners, Kuaiman and Lin Shidong. Congratulations, Gongxi Wei. You have made it through to the semifinals. Tell me, Kuaiman, first, you've made it to the semifinals. You played against a high-quality pair. So looking back at the match, what did you do well to beat them?
恭喜2位晋级混双半决赛。简单回顾这场比赛，你们觉得对手给你们带来的最大的挑战和困难在什么方面呢？
我觉得还是在前3板上面吧，然后对手也是1左右的组合吧，所以在前3板上还是给我们造成了很大的威胁吧。
I think the most difficulty is the serve and the third ball attack because our opponent is also one left-handed and one right-handed, and then that's posed as a big threat for us.
Now, Shidong, I can tell you, in the semi-final, you will play against Edward Ionescu and Bernadette Such. So what do you need to work on to prepare for that semi-final?
那林诗栋，半决赛你们将面对约内斯库与斯佐克斯，会如何去准备这场比赛呢？
其实也是又一次进入到半决赛吧，然后可能进到半决赛的对手都非常强嘛，无论是谁，然后我们2个也会今天晚上也会去好好准备，然后明天也会是全力以赴去拼的嘛。
I think we're very happy again. We're in the semifinals. Whoever in the semifinals are going to have a very strong opponent. So no matter who, we will prepare very well and then try to give our all in the next match.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. We wish you very good luck. Thank you very much, Lin Shidong and Kuaiman. Thank you.
So there you have it, on through to the semifinals. Only 1 Chinese pair there, and 4 flags will be there. The Chinese, of course, with the great expectations on their shoulders. An Jae-hyun and Im Jong-hoon started off with a wonderful win over Truls Morgaard and Anton Kjellberg with a 3-1 victory. Mima Ito does what she does to choppers, and Linda Bergström was beaten 3-0. Ugo Calderano with a very testing match in 1 Reibo. One to go back and watch for sure, and maybe the big headlines of today: Bruna Takahashi eliminating Miwa Harimoto in the round of 32.